infested mess. He called the district disgusting and said that maybe Cummings should spend more time in that filthy place. He's saying, go back to where you live, even though Cummings sleeps there all the time. Once you've addressed the tweets, the big questions for newsrooms are, where did this come from? Who's telling Trump this stuff? How did he get this distorted impression of the 7th District? Well, the answer, as is so often the case, is right on Fox News. This is what was on Fox and Friends in the 6 a.m. hour on Saturday. There was this clip of Cummings questioning the Homeland Security Secretary about conditions at the border. Then Fox brought in a guest named Kimberly Clackett, who went to impoverished parts of West Baltimore and made videos of trashed lots and ruined row homes. Fox called her a Republican strategist. They've called her that for more than a year now. But there is no evidence that she's ever been employed by a campaign. She did run for a local county GOP position and lost last year. So they call her a Republican strategist, maybe because she wrote right-wing blog posts for this website for a while. Then she started getting booked on TV again and again as a so-called strategist on The Hill and on Fox and other shows. Her LinkedIn profile pointedly says she's a commentator, quote, not under contract, which means she's going on Fox for free. Earlier this month, she decided to take on Cummings by making web videos about Baltimore's rundown neighborhoods. But I tell you all this to explain, here is where the president is getting his information. Clackett was booked on Fox again on Saturday. The president was watching, and then an hour later he tweeted. But first, listen to what she said on Fox.
There is a crisis at the border, but there's also a crisis in Baltimore. And I don't think many people realize this, but Congressman Cummings represents the most dangerous district in America.
She went on to use words that Trump would parrot basically exactly. Watch.
There's abandoned row homes filled with trash, homeless addicts, empty needles that they have used, and it's really right next door. So it's attracting rodents, cockroaches, you name it.
The videos are real, but they're not even Fox's videos. They're relying on unpaid guests who went in the neighborhoods, talked to people because she wants to support Trump and tear down Cummings. And all of this happens, and then Trump tweets an hour later. He tweets about a woefully incomplete view of Cummings' district with clearly racist connotations. And all of a sudden, this spat is national news. And she was thrilled. Clackett wrote, the president saw my work. This just made my day. Her Twitter feed has all the usual pro-Trump banter. I get it. She's a up-and-coming conservative commentator. She wants attention. I sent her several questions asking about her GOP strategist title and about how she got on Fox yesterday, and she declined to answer. She told me she's just trying to help Baltimore. So she certainly helped somebody. She certainly helped Trump. So to cover Trump's racist tweets, I think you've got to start with those facts. You've got to start with where the information came from. You've got to address why it was coming on Fox. Why was Fox doing this segment in the first place? And then you've got to address, well, here, what the Baltimore Sun put right on the front page. This is this morning's Baltimore Sun. It says, Cummings is a central figure in the almost daily battle with President Trump over access to documents and officials' testimony. And that's really the story here, right? That's really what's going on. Trump trying to knock down an opponent, knock down accountability, and finding this segment on Fox, this up-and-coming conservative commentator, to help him do it. But here's the problem. Sorry, there's actually several problems. One of the problems is that Trump is getting a distorted view of the country from what he sees on a right-wing talk show. This content then fuels his racist tendencies, and his never-ending campaign continues. But enough from me. Let's bring